What is popping, everybody? My name is Lighten, and welcome back to the Original Fashion Tarot channel. Today's video will be on Aries. Yes, that is right, ladies and gentlemen. We are starting off with another loop at the end of the week here. It is Friday. Or so I believe, when this goes up. So congratulations, Aries. You have made it through another week. And Aries, of course, in Greek mythology, roughly equates to Aries, the god of war. Yes, I know. A little bit of a, apt comparison, but you get the gist. Maybe. Maybe not. How we all doing today, Aries? Hope you all have had a wonderful week. And hey, the weekend is here for you at long last. Hope you all have been having an amazing few weekdays and time for the weekend. And without much further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on into this reading, shall we? Starting off. Ooh, not great. Atlas's burden. Okay. You've got a lot on your shoulders right now, Aries. You have what you feel to be the weight of the world on your shoulders. But I know you, Aries. You're a warrior sign. Your patron god in the Greek mythos is literally the god of war. You are the warrior sign. You can do this. This is nothing new to you. Bearing a lot of responsibility. This is all you, Chief. This is all you. Your closest acquaintance is faced with a great, difficult choice. Ooh. So they are faced with a very tough choice here. And I'm not sure which direction they're going to go. I'm not sure, which direction you're going to end up going with them. But whatever the case may be here, there's a lot going on here. Like, this is a heavy reading. So brace yourself, Aries. This could go either way. It really could. Where'd you head at? Narcissist reflection. It's a pretty big decision, Aries. You're battling with forces I don't think you quite fully understand yet. And they're battling with forces they don't understand yet. So a lot to consider with this decision. I'm not sure which direction you're gonna go, but you gotta take a long, hard think about this, Aries. You better think hard about what you do next, because what you do next is very important. What happens after? What's around you? Atlas's respite. Okay. This is good. This is good. So, what's around you are people who are willing to help relieve this burden. They're willing to help, you bear the weight of this problem that you're facing. They're willing to help you make this choice the right way. They're willing to, be there for you, essentially. I'm sorry for a little bit instead of saying. They're willing to help you through this, essentially. You've got a lot of people who you can share the burden with, who you can shovel off a little bit of this, a little bit of that onto. You've got people who are willing to help you relieve this burden. You've got this. I know it seems like you're going to struggle, you're not going to make it, but you can do this, Aries. You've got people around you willing to help. Use. What do you want? Medusa's gaze. Okay, so this is a card of what you don't want. You don't want to be misunderstood. You want people to make no mistake in that you are fully there and fully willing to bear the weight of these responsibilities. But at that same thread, and the other side of that coin, you also need help in shouldering at least some of the burdens. You need someone who will, what's the word for it? I'm trying to think here. You need someone who will lighten the load. That's it. There you go. Lighten the load. You need someone, or maybe multiple people, who will help you lighten the load a little bit. Because you can't, imagine this, you can't carry 5 canisters of water all on your own, no matter how buff you are. But what you can do is get 4 other people to carry 1 canister of water each, and then you only have to carry 1 yourself. It's not a problem of, you're not being strong enough, Aries, because I know you're strong enough. It's a matter of, this is too much for one person to bear alone. Don't be alone, Aries. Not this time. Who's advising you? And Symphony. There you go. There you go. You've got to let loose a little bit, Aries. You have got to shell some of the burden onto other people. And I know that's hard for you, Aries. I know that, you like having all your ducks in a row. You like having everything ordered, everything done now. You don't wait for things to come to you. You make things wait for you to come to them, essentially. But in this case, you are going to have to, shovel off some of the burden onto other people. And again, I know that sounds bad, but it just has to be done, Aries. You don't have a choice in this matter. You can't do this alone. Nobody could in your position. What's your dilemma? The Gorgon stare. Gorgon stare. Of course. You're afraid. Of course. Why am I not surprised? Aries, you are afraid of shoveling off the burden onto other people because you do not want to be misunderstood. You don't want this Medusa's gaze to come true. You don't want to be misunderstood. You want there to be no mistake. You are not doing this because you are being selfish. You're not selfish in this case, Aries. You are 100% not. You're not doing this to be selfish. You are doing this for your own well-being. You are doing this because you have no other choice. You're doing this because if you don't, you're going to crack hard under the pressure. And it's not going to be pretty. I can see how afraid you are of shedding the burden, Aries, but you got this. You got this. What's the power? Ooh, Antigone Defiance. It's in your hands, but again, you are afraid to share your burdens. You are afraid to push the burdens onto anyone else because you feel that people might misunderstand your intentions. You fear people might, think that, they're being selfish, doing this, doing that. No, Aries. Just no. You are not the selfish one here. You have been so selfless for so long here. It's time for you to just push some of the burdens off. Push a few more, Like, you can't be doing this all by yourself. You have people around you who love you and will support you in this matter. I mean, it's not rocket science here. You can do this, just not alone. Don't do this alone. What's holding you back? Paradise's choice. There you go again. There you go again. Aries, it's a big decision. I can see how big a decision this is for you. You are heavily considering, what to do here. You're weighing all your options. The thing about this is, Aries, there's no real choice in the matter here. You have to do this now, or you're not gonna make it. You need to ease your burdens. I know how tough this is. I can see how hard a choice this is for you. You don't want people to, mistrust you for this. You want to put your trust in other people, but you're scared to do so because you don't know if they're going to accept you or not. They are, Aries. It's not rocket science. You've got people around you to support you. You've got people good for you there. Don't worry about it. You got this. What's being hidden? Choose this Thunderbolt. Again, it's in your hands. You have all the power in your hands, Aries. I mean, Aries, the god, was actually the son of Zeus and Hera. He's one of the most powerful gods out there in terms of raw power and strength. He is one of the most powerful because he is the child of Zeus and Hera, one of them at least. And yeah, that just says to me that you got this. You have the strength within you. It's all you right now, Aries. Power's in your hands. Use it. Use it well because you can't do this alone. I cannot stress that enough. You cannot do this alone. Get somebody or multiple people to help you. Get some help, Aries. Can you succeed? I'm going to tell you, Dionysus' Revelry. Absolutely, 100%, you can succeed if you just Ease your burden. Absolutely can succeed. This Dionysus revelry, the party time, can come true. There can be a happily ever after for you, Aries. If you just work with people. You cannot and should not bear the weight of this all by yourself. It should not be you, Aries. Really should not. What happens in the end? The winds of Aeolus. You decide it's time for a change. And about dang time as well. You finally figure out that you really can't do this alone. And so you make the hard choice to shed the burden onto some other people. I know, I can see how difficult this is for you, Aries. I can see how tough this is, but you got this. When's this all happening? Guys, embrace. It's been happening for a while now. It's been a steady, gradual process over the course of probably a few months. I'd say it's probably going to take a few months yet. I'd say maybe 3 or 4 months is the process upon which it's all going to happen. It's not going to be all at once, Aries. It's going to be like a gradual process, but you'll get there. You will get there. So, let me take you through the story here, and then I'll do a quick aftermath reading and call it there. You've got a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, Aries, and you want to make the choice to shed off some of that responsibility, but you don't want to appear as though you're being a narcissist. As though you're being selfish, as in this card. You don't want to be this. This is what you fear becoming. You don't want to be this. That's who you don't want to be. But you can shed the burden and not be that. Aries, look at this. Atlas is resting. This is what you want. Have people around you who are willing to make this happen, who are good to make this happen. Can make this happen. Just need to reach out to them. Please, Aries, reach out to people. You don't want to be misunderstood. You don't want to be, you don't want to be afraid anymore of the consequences of your actions. And I know it's a big decision for you, Aries. I can see that. But it's not, it's a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer, Aries. You can do this, and there's no reason for you to not do this. You absolutely can do this, and there's no reason for you not to. It's in your hands, you have the power here, and if you, use the power, this can happen, and this will happen. Changes will happen. Good, solid changes. Alright, now for the aftermath reading. Expand the circle. There we are. Quick aftermath reading. This is what's going to happen after these 3 to 4 months, if you're curious. Just giving you an idea of what comes next for you. Go. Starting off with, what do you want? The Golden Fleece. Of course. You want your brilliant, shining new future to come true. You want happiness in your life. At long last. Who wouldn't? What happens? Oh, shoot. Sorry. It's a big journey. It's a long challenge. You go through the Labyrinth of Minos. I think you do find your Golden Fleece at the end of the labyrinth. Aries, I think you do find it. How do you feel about it? It's a new day. It's a new life for you, Aries. You got a new forging to get to. You got a new life to forge. You have, a whole new way of living to flesh out here. And finally, does this bode well? It's a long journey, Aries. This is not going to be a one-stop shop. This is going to be a process. It's going to take a while, but you will do it. You may feel like you're losing something, but you have all the more to gain. Seize the day, Aries. You can do this. Don't be afraid of the wind. Guide yourself into it and work with it, because you can do this. And on that very cheerful note, Thank you all so very much for watching and for the continued support on the channel. It's been incredible so far. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video of mine. We are trying to get to the big 1,000 subscribers, people, and we are getting there. We're over 70% of the way there. We're over 700 subscribers. That is wild to me. So thank you all so much for love and support and continuing to, just enjoy the videos on the channel. And yeah, that's all from me, folks. Thanks for watching.